Hey, this is Sunshine giving you the 2019 horoscopes for Cancer. So Cancers who were born between June 21st-ish through July 4th, you all are coming out of a rough year. There were a lot of things that came to the surface last year that made you restructure your life direction, life purpose. Maybe we're being evaluated to see if you were on the right track. There could have been major transitions with your career, more responsibilities, or even health issues that came to the surface that you had to deal with. It did require for you to have a lot of discipline. You may have felt overworked or overwhelmed during this time, and just tired and depleted. This year will bring forth new and positive changes for you to look forward to. If you take heed to what was being presented to you last year, I think there could be some great rewards this year. If you think back to the year 2000-ish, think about what happened during that time and the accomplishments or achievements that occurred during that time. This should be somewhat of the same effect. So if you think back there could be a recurring theme around that same area. So overall, this will be a more positive year for you. Of course, it depends on the rest of your chart, but definitely new energy will present itself, okay? And that was mainly due because of this Saturn here was in the early stages of Capricorn. So that was opposing your sun sign during that time, okay? So that caused a lot of havoc in your lives, okay? So if we move forward to those born about July 5th through the 16th, basically what occurred for the Cancers last year will be happening to you this year. You will be faced with those issues this year. There will be a tearing down of structures and a rebuilding process. It doesn't have to be difficult, and it will be rewarding in the end. So keep that in mind. You may go through the mud and have to climb the mountain, but it's going to be so rewarding when you get to the finish line and when you climb to the top of that mountain there. So keep that in mind. You just have to take an honest look at your life and get rid of things and people that no longer serve you. Okay. And sometimes that's not easy, but it is necessary. Okay. You will be called to usher your life in a new direction. You will feel an urge or pull to do what you have been destined to do. This will seem like fated events happening, okay? You will be in contact with people or opportunities that will feel like this is meant to be, okay? And that's partly due because of these nodes here. If you notice here, the nodes very close to your sun. So that's what that is. Those fated or destined events or contacts will come into play, okay? There will be some growing pains, but there definitely will be some gains for you this year if you do the work. Okay. So those born July 17th, I'm even going to go back because those specifically born July 14th through the 22nd, this Pluto is impacting you. Okay. And it has been, you may have been feeling the effects for a while. But let me get to that in just a second. Last year, for those born in the later stages of Cancer, let's say, July 17th through the 22nd, this Uranus was in Aries, and it was squaring your sun, okay? And so it was in Aries actually until just a couple days ago. And so there may have been sudden changes or sudden shifts in your life, okay? But as we get closer to the end of summer, some decisions will have been made regarding your family, career, relationships, okay? But there were definitely sudden changes, uncomfortable changes for you during that time. And then with this Pluto being there, this Pluto affecting you, it's a lot of transitions and a lot of endings, or a death of different situations, a lot of just death and rebirth experiences that you may have experienced. Okay, it's not saying literal death there. Okay, it's just saying that these sudden changes that may have come about could have ended quite a few relationships, or ended a career. And it's always about new beginnings. Pluto isn't just about ending things. It's about new beginnings. Okay, it's about new growth. Okay, so there's a lot, or was a lot, going on with you. I know last year was rough, and then you still have this Pluto there affecting you, so that makes it kind of difficult. But pull through, do the work, dig deep. Pluto is going to require you to dig deep, make those meaningful transformations in your life. The universe is definitely trying to get your attention. So please listen and follow your intuition. So thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please feel to reach out to me. Happy 2019.